Another demo day. Today we've got a smallish lineup, but that's fine because we can give the projects a little bit more attention this time. So today we've got Sonne Finance and then xToken, which is super exciting. So just a general reminder that this is a platform Optimism provides for all of these amazing projects to share how cool they are. And it is not an endorsement. So do your own research. Don't put more money in that you're willing to lose. T's and C's is not financial advice and all that good disclaimery stuff. So without further ado, Sonne Finance, are you ready to go?
Yeah, we are. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. The stage is yours, as they say.
Perfect. So let me share screen. So hello everyone. I am Atakan, or you may know me as Intro to DeFi from Twitter and YouTube. We are launching a non-custodial decentralized liquidity market on Optimism. It's basically a lending and borrowing protocol, but we are innovating in the area of token economics, or tokenomics in short. Firstly, I want to thank you for this opportunity to present in front of Optimism community, and thank you all for coming here to listen. And yeah, firstly, I want to introduce our team. Then I will go over our documentation and pre-launch announcements. And after that, I will talk about how we will offer good yields and incentivize and gather TVL from other chains to Optimism with great yields without impermanent loss. So yeah, we are a team of 5 people with two on-demand designers. Our lead developer was also the lead developer of one of the biggest NFT marketplaces in Binance Smart Chain. By the way, big alpha here, like if you know Velodrome Finance, we are very well equipped for VVelo NFTs to be used as collateral in the future. Anyway, our lead developer is a very good developer. He's a Chad when it comes to Solidity and backend. The other developer is working with me for 2 years, and she is working on lending protocols in particular for 10 months now. We were looking for a good opportunity for a very, very long time, and we see that here is our opportunity. And you can see my Twitter and YouTube account if you need more information about me. I was one of the oldest member of Ethereum Reddit community. Been in the space since 2015. Left the space for a while, then came back for the DeFi summer on Ethereum. Then, probably like many of you, I fell in love with DeFi. And to be honest, I was a fanboy of Andre Cronje back then. Then fell in love with Phantom afterwards. Became the first educator there, DeFi trader, influencer. I helped many protocols on their launch. Maybe you heard Liquid Driver. They will launch on Optimism pretty soon as well. Made some interviews with guys from Foundation, etc. I helped Abracadabra and Popsicle Money to be heard. Though 0x Sifu and Daniele kind of disappointed the community. So anyway, yeah, I can say that me and the team is pretty experienced with DeFi, experienced in DeFi space in general, and we believe that we can reach our targets with ease if we can make us heard, and here's our chance to get heard. So, what is Sonne Finance? Sonne Finance is and will be the first native lending and borrowing market on Optimism. It will be based on compound finance, but with a unique bribe reward tokenomics. I will talk about that. What are our goals? We have 2 main aims. We We will gather TVL to Optimism with great yields without impermanent loss, as I said before. Generally, migrations happen after big and good lending protocol comes and offers good yields, because like we have to be honest, like no one will come to Optimism from, let's say, Ethereum or Arbitrum for 3% APY on USDC on Aave, but let's see what happens when they see 60-70% APYs for the first few months. We will try to grow both Optimism and our TVL, and we are hoping and aiming to be the prime liquidity market with competitive incentives compared to other money markets, thanks to being native. Like, there are many competitors out there, but they are not native to Optimism. We will be only in Optimism, and like we will launch on Optimism and we will be only in Optimism. So we see this as a pretty good advantage over many other DeFi lending protocols. So what is our utility? Sonne will be a revenue generation token, but before that I need to talk about our liquidity generation event so you can get a better idea about it. So in 5 days, at least, we are aiming to be launched on 5 days. We will do a liquidity generation event, and it will be based on a Terra token liquidity generation event. I don't know if you heard about them or not, but they did a pretty good launch, pretty cozy launch, and it was fully community funded, and we loved that idea, and we didn't want any VCs or like seed investments, etc. So we are going for the liquidity generation event, and we believe that it will be one of the fairest of DeFi launches. So what happens in liquidity generation event? There's a participant, and participant deposits USDC. We put 2.5 million Sonne tokens in near that USDC. We have USD Sonne initial liquidity. By the way, all of those are protected by smart contracts. This is not manual thing. This is all protected by smart contracts. And we will stake that USDC Sonne liquidity on Velodrome, and we will get Velo APR, and we will share that Velo with Sonne stakers. So what is our idea? Generally, DeFi protocols launch with incentivizing the liquidity. Like, they give huge APRs to liquidity providers in order to have initial deep liquidity. But there is a Velodrome Finance in Optimism, and we know Velodrome by heart, because like we know Phantom very well, and we know Solidly very well, and we know Velodrome by heart. So Velodrome and Optimism being for us to best L2 are 2 main reasons we are launching in Optimism. Anyway, what happens is we will bribe the Velo holders. As our Sonne goes to Velo holders, they will vote for us in Velodrome Finance, because that's the most logical thing to do for them. And Sonne USDC LP farm APR on Velo increases, and Sonne stakes LP from liquidity generation events on Velo to earn Velo, and distributes it to Sonne stakers. So the thing right now is, with $1 worth of bribe, you can get 1.6 to 1.7 dollars worth of emissions. So even if our protocol didn't generate any revenue from like borrowers, lenders, any revenue, we will still earn more than what we bribe for. So like, for example, let's say we put bribe for $5,000 to Velodrome on weekly basis, we will earn like $7,000 to $8,000. So just this was enough for us to build a protocol, but that's not all, of course. So I can't find the other graph. Let me try to find it in docs. So our Sonne token revenue sharing has Velo rewards and the revenue share. So when users use our protocol, there's a delta between borrowers and lenders, like all the other protocols in DeFi. That delta goes to the protocol, and we are sharing that revenue with Sonne stakers, and plus they will earn Velo rewards from what I just talked about. Like, we'll stake LP, we get Velo rewards, we are sharing Velo rewards with Sonne stakers, and also we are sharing our revenue with Sonne stakers. Our team tokens will start to unlock in 3 months and will be unlocking linearly for 2 years. So first 3 months, we will share 80% of the revenue, and after 3 months, when we have our tokens to stake as well, we will share fully to Sonne stakers. Like 100% of revenue goes to Sonne stakers. So yeah. And there's a question that always we are getting asked: why did you choose Optimism? What makes you different from other lending borrowing protocols? So to answer that, there are few reasons for us to choose Optimism. Firstly, like, I don't know if you remember, the L1 is the new L2 narrative back then, and like it worked for Avalanche, Phantom, BSC, Near Solana, etc. Got all huge hypes around them, but we believe that the next hype will be around the real L2s like Optimism and Arbitrum. And as I said before, I personally used Arbitrum very early and didn't like the experience I had. Maybe after the upgrade is better, but like they lost me early. And when I used Optimism for the first time, like I fell in love. And if you are looking to my Twitter or YouTube, you can see the newly videos or threads about Optimism, what is happening on Optimism, etc. So Optimism seemed like a better choice between the two of them, and I don't even want to talk about the other L2s. Secondly, we believe that like there's a big opportunity here. There are many lending protocols out there, as I said before, like Aave, Granary, 100 Finance, etc. But they lack something that they cannot have anymore, which is being native to Optimism, and we will be the only lending protocol being native to Optimism, and we will launch on Optimism so we can incentivize lending and borrowing better. We know the other protocols, and we will be keeping up with the development of Optimism better than them, because let's say like you're a multi-chain protocol, like when something happens in one chain, you won't be able to react fast as the other native protocol. So we will be the first to act, we will be the first to develop, etc. So this is our main advantage over any others. And thirdly, as you may know me from Twitter, YouTube, I was very involved with Phantom ecosystem and like was the first person to do a video on Solidly. Like, I know the protocol by heart, and it's the best protocol to launch on instead of others. And like, if you know Velodrome is basically a better Solidly with improvements and with a very good team. We are in touch with Velodrome team, and there's no other Solidly fork like in any other chain. So because of these reasons, we launched on Optimism. All of this leads us to launch on Optimism, and we are very optimistic about it. And by being here, we love the community, to be honest. Our Discord grows better day by day, and you are very welcomed on our Discord. So yeah, I think that's all for today. If you want to know more, you can come to the Discord. You can read the documentation of us. You can read pre-launch announcement. We are launching the liquidity generation event hopefully in 5 days. And I don't know if the format is good for it, but I can get questions, any questions you want to ask. I will be very, very, very happy to answer them. And yeah, thank you for listening.
Thank you for coming and presenting. Wow, this is amazing. You guys should definitely get involved in our governance. We have a lot of great grant opportunities, especially for an early stage team like you guys with so much experience as well. Oh my God. Yeah, so just a reminder to everyone, if you do have questions, you can drop them in this call's chat. I'm sure Akina will stay around to answer. Otherwise, definitely go join their Discords. You can drop your Discord and like website and Twitter in the chat so people can find you and go check out your really amazing product. But yeah, thank you so much for demoing. If anyone, you do have questions, you can just drop them in the chat during the next demo and we can come back to them at the end. Super exciting. Okay.
Thank you for having us. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Anytime. We run these every 2 weeks. So if you have a cool program you want to show us in 2 weeks, you can always come back and demo again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun as well. Yeah. Okay, cool. So next up we have xToken. I don't know Ben or the Golden Eel who's demoing, but are you ready?
Yes, we are. I'm going to be sharing from Ben xToken and speaking from Golden Eel. So let me just fire up my
Perfect.
screen.
Little 2-for-1 special.
Yeah, something about not yet hooking AirPods up to my PC.
Yes. They are quite difficult difficult things to set up. Okay, I can see your screen. You can take it away.
All right, and you can see the xToken website.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, let's get right into it. Thank you guys for having us. Really excited to be here. My name is Ben. I am the growth lead at xToken. Today, I'm going to walk you through a little bit of background on, who we are, what we're about. We just kicked off a really exciting program with Optimism this week. So we'll go through the details of that and how you can get involved and start earning some OP tokens. We also launched a NFT collection that'll be going out to folks who participate in our pool. So we'll show you what those look like. I think they turned out really well and they're a ton of fun. So we'll go through that collection. And then if you make it to the end of this, we're also giving out a couple of free mints for our NFT set. So if you make it to the end, I'll show you the raffle form. It's just a couple of answers and we'll do a quick raffle at the end. So first, just going to tell you a little bit about xToken and what we're building here. And just let me know, Vani, if the screen share drops out. I can't see it on mobile. So xToken has actually been in the space for about 2 years. We've done, when we got started, we were doing sort of native staking and liquidity strategies. And we had all this experience creating like custom rewards contracts, working with all these different projects, including Uniswap, that we decided the best way we could serve the market is developing sort of core infrastructure. So really what we do now is build essentially for other DeFi and NFT projects. We simplify financial primitives so they can do things like launch their own liquidity mining program on Uniswap. They can launch a token offering. They can mint an NFT collection. We handle all those financial contracts and simplify and streamline those to just a couple of clicks. So all of our apps are entirely permissionless, entirely no code. We have two apps live today. So we've got mining, and that is essentially liquidity mining on Uniswap v3, which is very complicated to deploy on because of concentrated liquidity, because the tooling is just quite a bit different than Uniswap v2. So with this, you can configure a few parameters and deploy in literally less than 5 minutes. Origination is our token offering platform, so you can set pricing conditions, duration, vesting parameters. You can do a whitelist, you can do a public sale. Same kind of design philosophy of just a great user experience, very secure, easy to use contracts, couple of clicks and deploy. Later this year and early 2023, we'll have an NFT minting app. And we're looking at other sort of treasury management solutions as well, like liquidity auctioning and native collateralization for borrowing. So essentially, project teams are spending a lot of development resources on financial contracts, which is sort of the problem today. This is often out of their wheelhouse. You might have an NFT project who should really be focusing their resources on the art, on the community, on sort of the creative direction. And instead they're learning how to spin up, financial contracts. So really what we wanted to do is just provide really safe, intuitive, easy to use solutions for this. So they don't have to worry about things going wrong like we have seen, so many times. Like with this huge Akutars mint, if anyone's familiar with that one. They locked something, it was something in the thousands of Ether. They had minted their collection, it minted out very quickly, and then there was just a simple withdrawal bug in the contract, and they ended up losing all of their ETH. So that's the kind of problem that we really, want to help developers avoid. And with our solutions, you're not going to need to create custom contracts in a front end and get those contracts audited because it's already we've already done that for you. So that's enough about xToken and what we do. I'm going to jump right into what we're doing with Optimism. So super exciting time, and why I'm so glad there was a demo day this week, because just yesterday, we went live with a liquidity mining program with Optimism for the OP token. So this went through the governance process. This is a 900,000 OP token program. We actually partnered with two of our competitors for this to bring, the best options to OP stakers. So none of these tokens are going to xToken whatsoever. This is just a way for Optimism to effectively leverage Uniswap and pay out liquidity miners or liquidity providers. So we actually partnered with both Gamma and Uniswap v3 Staker, and they all provide slightly different options for liquidity management, from more passive to more active. So our solution is kind of the easy plug and play, like set it and forget it. So you just deposit tokens, you start earning. It uses a full concentrated liquidity range, so more of like the Uniswap v2 experience. And then Gammas, which will be launching sometime next week, is more active management. And Uniswap v3 Staker, not sure when they launch, but that's really like managing your own concentrated liquidity range, and for more for traders who want, more kind of optimization, customization options. So those 9,000 tokens are being split evenly through the three protocols. Ours just went live yesterday. You can see this is our mining pool page, and you can see all the programs that we have active. So we're not only on Optimism, we're on mainnet and Arbitrum, Polygon, Optimism. You can also play around on testnet if you just want to, if you're a project that wants to test out launching your own LM program. But let's take a look at the WETH OP pool. So as you can see, there's about $360,000 of liquidity in there. If you wanted to deposit yourself, it's quite simple. You can click the deposit button. You'll need equal parts WETH and OP, which you can get from Uniswap. And you just deposit each. It'll automatically create the LP tokens, deposit it into the contract, and you'll immediately start earning down here. So you'll see your pool share here once you deposit. The current APR is 156%, which is pretty excellent in my opinion for a pair such as this. I did take a look at some of the other OP-WETH pairs live on Optimism, such as Velodrome, which is paying about 28%. So, as more folks hop into this pool, I imagine APRs could go down a little bit, but they should still be pretty compelling. And the rewards end March 21st, 2023. So this program is going on for 6 months. So it's a place where you can, part of designing this LM program, in addition to giving users, kind of different flavors where they could deposit, we also wanted to make the liquidity as sticky as possible. So it's a really long-term program. We're confident that once users bridge over to Optimism, deploy their capital, that they're going to see all that Optimism has to offer and they're going to stay. And no vesting period on this pool. And we also have a little extra bonus for our early stakers. So I'll share these links with you, but we just designed kind of this fun set called Rare OPEPEs. So if you've been in the NFT and crypto space for a while, you might remember in 2016, Rare Pepes were like one of the OG collections. They actually minted on Bitcoin, and they're inspired by, everyone's beloved Pepe created by Matt Fury. We decided to contract with an artist, Sphincter Bob, and design sort of an Optimism inspired set. So we've got a number of these cards, some of them Optimism themes, some of them just fun memes, but they all have their own kind of unique backgrounds, fun. And we took traditional memes and kind of pepified them. So a really, really fun collection. There are 365 NFTs in the set, so sort of one for each day of the year. And the only way to get these NFTs is to stake in our terminal pool. So the way that it works is quite simple. We're going to have a couple different snapshot periods. If you scroll down in this document, you'll see the exact schedule. And LPs just have to have deposited $200 worth of liquidity into this terminal pool. So it could be $100 of WETH, $100 of Optimism. And if they're in the snapshot, they'll be entered into a raffle. And each week we'll be giving out a number of Rare Pepes. These are all completely free to mint. And again, the only way to get them is staking in the terminal pool or attending this call today, or following our Twitter. We'll have a couple of other different giveaways. These are going to be trading on Quixotic and other Optimism platforms. And it should be a lot of fun. We also did some honoraries for some of our favorite folks in the Optimism ecosystem. You can see this Ben Jones inspired one from his famous piano video. So I'll share links to this blog post. You can see the snapshot period starts today. So each of these 6 weeks, we're going to be giving out 50 Rare Pepes, and you can stay staked and you can continue to get raffle entries. And just a quick look at us on Quixotic. So these are just the ones we pre-minted for giveaways. There hasn't been any trading volume yet, but we'll get those out into folks' hands. Great. So if you stuck around to the end, I'll be dropping some links about xToken. If you're a project and you're interested in launching a token or doing liquidity mining to boost liquidity, you can always contact me. I'll be dropping this raffle link as well. So just 3 questions with your Discord name. We'll check to see if you attended this demo day? What's your wallet address? And then just for fun, what is your favorite meme? And that's about it. I'll stick around if you guys have any questions. And Vani and team, thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to present to the group.
Absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for coming and presenting. I personally am a big fan of Pepe's, so I'm super excited to see such a cool giveaway. So definitely make sure to drop those links in the chat so everyone can go and find them. But super exciting, guys. What a demo day. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so we'll stick around for a little bit for any questions you guys have in chat. Now's the time. But other than that, I would love to say a massive thank you to our presenters. You guys are amazing. Like, thank you for coming and showing everyone your cool applications. A big shout out to our fantastic nerds who help keep everything running behind the scenes. Noobman for recording, Diljit for just being amazing and always helping out. There's so many of you guys. I can't even get started. But yeah, thank you so much. Reminder to all of our fantastic community members that this is not an endorsement. Please do your own research. And other than that, I will see you guys next week for office hours. Otherwise, tomorrow we actually have a breathwork and meditation session here in the Discord. So a little bit different to what we normally do, but it'll be a lot of fun. So I hope to see you guys around.
Which channel, Vani, should we post the information?
This channel right here. Hold on. I will tag you.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's just so that we can, add it to the YouTube links and all that good stuff. Obviously not the form, but the website and Twitter and all that good stuff. But yeah, thanks everyone for coming. And I will see you all hopefully tomorrow. Oh, and don't forget we launched our quests yesterday. They are adorable. Go check them out. They are NFTVs. It's so cute. Little BMO inspired little NFTs. Very cute. Anyway, all right. See you guys tomorrow, and I hope you have a great day, a great week, and may the gas fees be low for you. All right, cool guys. Bye.